Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's continue on with another Kringle candle review. We're going to be talking about tea time in this video. If you missed it a little earlier today, I uploaded my thoughts on the Kringle country candle fragrance in grapefruit and rosemary. That video will be linked in the description box right below this one if you want to go check it out. Definitely feel free to do that. I will also put a link where to shop with Kringle and a discount code if you want to save an extra 15% off of your order. Now that code works with most sales that Kringle is having, but there are some sales where you cannot combine the additional discount code, but it's always worth just kind of plugging it in when you're checking out to see if you can save a little bit more money. But you guys, let's get into tea time. Now, tea time was new for the, what do I want to call this? I'm going to call this the apothecary jar style line. This was new for the spring summer lineup. And this was the one scent that I thought kind of felt a little bit like the odd man out, because it just smells so different from a lot of the like florals and a lot of the like amazing kind of fun, lighter, coconutty, florally, green type scents that were also released for the spring and summer. This one to me screams either a fall or winter candle. It just seems like a very strange choice to release for the spring, although there were a couple people that pointed out that in the spring, typically in London or I guess Britain overall, it tends to be pretty cold, dreary, good time to still be drinking some hot tea. So I can certainly see where it would make sense in that respect. But I think for me, when I think spring candles, I tend to automatically think like, you know, florals or green grassy type scents, or maybe even getting into like some of like the fruitier summer type scents. But I certainly don't think beautiful tea scent for the spring. So I'm actually going to be putting this one away until October, when I am so looking forward to busting this back out and burning it. I am looking forward to purchasing more of this actually. Once the fall stuff releases, I'm hoping I can get some good deals on some 3 wicks of this particular scent, because I really want to enjoy this one in the fall. I just have not been able to really get into it. Well, we're now in May and I've had this for a couple months. And I've only burned it probably a handful of times. I do find a lot of really great consistency in the start to finish burn in this particular Kringle line. The wicks are perfect. I never have any issues with those. The wax never gets discolored or gross. There's never any sooting issues really. So I find good consistency here. It makes me a lot more comfortable reviewing this well before the halfway point. But that being said, you are not going to see this in my empties at the end of this month. It's probably going to be more like you're going to see it at the end of October. But let's go ahead and get into the fragrance description, and then we'll talk strength and throw and kind of wrap up the review of this bad boy. By the way, if you are looking for the daylights, I think that they might be out of stock of a lot of the daylights right now. So if you just want to try this one, I would say pick it up in the wax melts first. That way you're not stuck with either a 3 wick or like, you know, a 2 wick candle that is going to take you forever to get through. It's the worst when you pick up a scent that you really don't enjoy. You kind of have to suffer through it a lot of times if you're not willing to pass it along to someone else. All right, tea time. With tea leaves in the heart of this fragrance, first there is the definitive impact of the top notes, which are both sparkling, warm, yet refreshing. The undertones achieve both balance and power. Okay, so let's go through our fragrance notes here because that description really gave us nothing. Okay, so our top notes are clove bud, zesty orange, and cardamom. Your mid notes are star anise, steeped tea leaves, and cinnamon. The base is sandalwoods and golden honey. All right, you guys, this is heavy on the, what I would consider fall spice vibes. You absolutely notice the clove. Actually, the clove, I think, is the first thing that I really picked out in this scent. And the clove is actually very similar to the clove that I am using in my Kringle collab candle. It's really, really well done. It is not an overpowering clove. It's just very like mellow and pleasant. It does not hit you in the face. There's absolutely a kind of nice light orange note. It's almost like you just thinly sliced an orange and then like place that in your cup of tea. Really, really a nice touch to add that orange in there. Cardamom. I absolutely smell the cardamom here. And again, it just adds this beautiful kind of depth and almost like a little bit of like an earthiness to it. In terms of the other spice notes of the star anise and the cinnamon, totally present. The cinnamon is not a red hot cinnamon. It's not super spicy, and it's actually pretty subdued. I like that there's only a touch of cinnamon. I actually smell a little bit more of that star anise than I do the cinnamon. The tea leaves, it's a really nice black tea fragrance. Very nicely balanced, not like acidic in any kind of way, just really pleasant and enjoyable. And in terms of that golden honey note, there is just a touch of sweetness to this. Like you just basically added just a little, little spoonful of honey to your tea. You guys, this is a fantastic take on a tea fragrance, and it is both kind of spicy, but not like overly spicy in terms of like those fall spices. The tea is smooth and not astringent in any kind of way or acidic. It's just a really pleasant, well-balanced scent. And with that touch of sweetness in there, it just, I think, kind of elevates it even a little bit more. And it is a true like honey type sweetness. I really like this scent, you guys. I think Kringle did an amazing job putting this blend together, and I love it. The strength and the throw is pretty on par with at least the 2 Wicks size. I'm gonna put the strength of this one probably right about like between a 6 and a 7. The throw is right around like a 7. This one travels a little bit further than some of my other Kringle candles, and I think it's because it's a more unique type scent. I want to say that I noticed this one a little bit more. Now, I do typically put a lot of these Kringle 2 Wicks into my different hurricanes. They really do best in hurricanes. If you don't want to put a candle in a hurricane, you're looking for more strength and throw, I would really encourage you to check out the 3 Wick in the tea time scent. You're gonna get much more strength and throw out of that, but the trade-off is that those candles also burn a little bit faster. I would say they burn about the same speed as like a Bath and Body Works candle. The beauty of these 2 Wick soy candles is they are a little bit longer lasting. You're not getting quite as much strength and throw, but you also have, that much more beautiful traditional label on these jars, and they just look really nice. Like I love decorating with these Kringle candles. The labels are always so beautiful. I think they just do a really good job of pairing up labels with the fragrances. Whoever's job that is at Kringle, you're doing fantastic. That they're usually a really, really great match to the fragrance. So anyway, you guys, this fragrance gets 2 thumbs up for me. I'm just not in the mood to burn it in May, essentially. So I'm gonna pack this one away until I decorate for the fall. You'll be seeing it again. Let me know your take on tea time in the comments down below. And let me know whether you burned it this spring or if you are thinking about burning it throughout the summer. I think my mind is just, I'm such a seasonal burner that like I can't really get past this one, you know, not being fruity or floral or green or light or airy. It just smells a little bit heavier to me for this time of year, but overall, definitely 2 thumbs up. I hope you guys found this review helpful. Please feel free to subscribe if you are new. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.